All right, so we live in a time where we can access just about anything at any moment, but with that wealth of knowledge comes lots and lots of misinformation, especially now as we battle the pandemic. So how do you correct someone who is spreading something that isn't correct? Now, I know for us news people, right, this is, oh my gosh, it drives me crazy. You just go down your Facebook feed or Twitter and it's like, Google, people, Google. Snow,
even Wikipedia.
Whatever.
I mean, just anything. Just use anything to get the right information. You know what I mean? Like.
I mean, but do you? So, Lady T, do you correct them? Because sometimes I feel like I have time, and most of the time I'm just like, whatever.
No, I don't wake up every day and choose violence. No, I'm not doing that. No, because if I say something, I feel like it's going to go left. But what I want to do is introduce everybody to a button that's out there, and it's called the delete button. It's called the block button. You can block these people who are putting up this misinformation. You don't have to read it. You can choose a different path. It's called delete/block. Okay?
But what about when it comes up in discussion, like with your friends and family? Because, you know, I'm the #1 person, like, nope, that's not true. Because if you look at 74 million people said blah, 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 blah.
Right.
So
but doesn't it frustrate you? Don't you get angry? Like you could feel your own blood boiling? Like, I don't want to be that stressed out. Like, I mean, is that just me?
Sometimes, I don't know. Margot, how about you? Do you jump into the misinformation discussions?
You know, I'm not really one to speak on things that I'm not really knowledgeable about. So if there's a time when someone's giving me some information, I do my research and then I go back and I'm like, you actually were incorrect. You need to go back and do your own fact check. So I'm not really one to, you know, call people out in person, but, you know, I kind of do it behind closed doors, let you know, like, you need to get your facts together.
Ooh. Okay, so yes. So that's a yes.
Okay.
All right. How about you, Ashley?
I mean, people are going to believe what they want to believe. So they're going to want to hear what they want to hear. And if they don't want to hear what you have to say, I feel like something that I say, they may not take. So I try to steer clear, even though some of the stuff is just a little far-fetched.
Yeah, because then it escalates and you don't know where to go from there. Exactly. It's like, I just don't want it to escalate. I know I'm going to get frustrated. Let me just back up.
Okay. All right. So like microchips, just know I'm going to tell y'all that. Okay. All right. Well, now we want you to tell it. How do you correct someone who is spreading incorrect information? Do you send them the correct information? Do you wait to see if they'll correct themselves, or do you just ignore it? So vote now on our Be More Lifestyle Twitter page. And if there's something else that you do, you can still comment on that poll.
All of it falls under the umbrella of inappropriate, cheating, affair, stepping out. Definitely not in alignment with the vows that I took, and definitely not in alignment with the biblical standard of what it means to be faithful.
A dating expert called out on his cheating. Now, this has been trending. Derek Jackson released this video with his wife to address the claims now. Lady T, I'll start with you because I know you felt passionate about this one. Margot, I see. All right. No, you know what? Margot.
He is so trifling.
Margot, what do you think? Let's go to you first because you're on the edge of your seat.
Come on, hurry up. I want to say what I got to say.
So let me just say, everybody has self-control. Like, I get it. You know, there are a lot of beautiful people out here, but when you're married, you make that vow. And I get it. He probably was super faithful prior to, you know, becoming famous. And then as he became famous, people started, you know, women started probably getting in his DM. And rather than having that self-control and, you know, being a part of that vow that he promised, he broke it. And I truly believe that, you know, once a cheater, always a cheater. Maybe, maybe not. But listen, that's just how I feel. And I feel bad for her. Like, just watching her sit there with her bonnet on, mute, not saying anything. I'm just like, you're embarrassing her. And you probably should have kept it to yourself. And because he was aired out, I'm pretty sure that's why he had to tell people. But, you know, these men out here.
But it's only because he got caught. That's the only reason that this is even, he got caught. He had to admit to it. Then he decided, oh yeah, you know, I'm gonna do a video, hold her hand, basically holding her hostage. Blink twice if you need help, sis, okay? But he is so trifling for this. Now, I never used to listen to his videos because I couldn't get through the first 30 seconds. Like, he seemed not trustworthy. So I knew this was a problem. But he is dead wrong for making her sit there in that bonnet with no bra on and literally just doing this video. He is dead wrong for that. No heels, no regular, just.
Okay, well, no. All right, now her appearance has come out too. I mean, I think a lot of people at home in quarantine, right? This is just what we look like. Now, do I think that, we don't know, did he, I mean, he didn't make
He
her.
had to have sprung that on her. He had to be like, oh yeah, and then like 2 minutes, we got to do a video if you want to just, jump in there. And then he held her hostage during that video is what he did. Look at the hand, look at her body language. It says it all, okay? Like there's no, like, come on now. He's
I
trifling.
don't know, maybe that's restraint. Maybe her body language is, she didn't want to choose violence.
No, because I
during the
feel
video.
so free when I have my bonnet on. I move around a lot and do a lot with my bonnet on, okay?
He's giving me pathological liar. He's giving me pathological liar.
He is, because look how sure he is acting like, he is definitely not trustworthy. And I want her to get as far away from him as possible, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I feel like Lady T is going to continue this discussion on her Facebook page.
For
so
sure.
Meet her over there to keep it
And I have
going.
memes galore about it too.
Oh, gosh. Thanks, ladies.